Hello, Nicoletta. Welcome to MetalKaoz and Chicago.
Hi, thank you so much for the invitation. It's a great pleasure to be here with you.
Absolutely. First of all, I will start kind of backwards and congratulate the band because you just announced the signing with Dragon Productions.
Yes. We are so excited. We didn't actually plan to have a booking agency so sooner in our career. So it was a great surprise when they contact us. But we are really happy because we want to tour as much as possible. So I hope this will bring us on stage worldwide.
You said worldwide, so
Yeah.
this handles the entire world?
Actually, the agreement we signed is worldwide, so I think they are collaborating with some bookings overseas. So probably that's how they work.
Maybe
I've
we
seen they are planning some tours also in North America and Canada. So I think they are collaborating with some bookings over there.
So it's definitely exciting. Yep. Okay, let me start with my regular questions. First of all, the kind of obvious. How was Alterium was born? I mean, it was after the split with KALIDIA, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. KALIDIA split back in October 2022.
Mhm.
And me, Dario Gozzi, the drummer of KALIDIA, and Paolo Campitelli, who was the live guitar player for KALIDIA, we decided we still wanted to work together because we shared the same vision of a metal band and how a metal band should be. So we decided we want to take another ride together.
Mhm.
And so we had some songs we were working on for KALIDIA, and the material was good. And so we sat down and said, okay, we need to do a new band. And so I called my friend Lucas Calabrin, who's the best player of Alterium. We have been known each other for more than 10 years, so it was an easy choice for me to pick him up because he's a great bass player, he's a great singer too, and he's an awesome songwriter. While I got in touch with Alessandro Mammola, the other guitar player, with the help of Paolo, and I was so surprised to meet this young guy because he's so talented. He's really a fantastic guitar player,
Mhm.
and he's also doing some songwriting for the new album, and I really like his kind of writing music. So I think in the end it was for the best to split the previous band and to do something new.
So after, I'm trying to understand the timing. So once KALIDIA was done, did you say, okay, there must be some sort of a shock, right? Or
Yeah.
or maybe you knew. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, it was. It's been actually for even if it was not that long ago, the split of KALIDIA, things weren't good in the band for at least a couple of years. So I know it seems like we speed up a lot of things, but I didn't have in my mind to have a new band. But when the time comes that we decided that KALIDIA couldn't go on
Okay.
anymore, I think I find some kind of a new fire inside of me. So that's why I gather all these talented people around me, and that's how we started to work on the debut album. As I said, some of the songs were composed by me and our producer Lars Rekovitz from Freedom Call for what was supposed to be KALIDIA album number 3. But in the end, we managed to, considering that the other members didn't have any copyrights on those songs, so I was able to take them with me.
Okay.
And so that speed up, of course, the songwriting of a full debut album, because half of the song were already done actually.
Okay.
So that's why it seems like we rush some of the usual step of a band, but I know we are a new band, but actually we came from something that was already structured, and the songwriting was already almost done. So it was quite easier for us to jump in this new adventure. And also we already have a lot of contacts in the music business, so everything went really smooth.
I don't think anyone blamed you for rushing things. I mean, if it felt right, it felt right. That's the end of the story.
Yeah.
So you said you had some songs already half written or already written. How did for the rest of the songs? How did the band as a whole work to write the rest of the songs?
Actually, also for the rest of the song, I was actually the main one involved with our producer. I also had some ideas ready before we split KALIDIA that I wanted to develop. To work on more. So most of the songwriting it's on me and Lars, and but the other guys also contributed to the orchestral stuff, to the arrangements of their own instruments. So it's not like a normal band working on their debut album, but they also put in their influences, and I think that it can be heard that it's not KALIDIA, it's something new. It has some references here and there, and some similarities, because yes, of course, it was still me writing all the vocal lines for KALIDIA and some of the music too. So it's normal to have some kind of similarities between the two bands. I think, but also I'm very happy because I think that Alterium is a step forward in my musical path, and I'm really happy. For the new album, we are working a little bit more differently. So I'm working on my ideas with the guys. And they are also bringing their own songs to the album. So I'm pretty sure that the new album will be even better.
Hold on. I thought we were talking about Of War and Flames, but now you're talking about a new album. What's happening?
Yeah, because I think that we have to tell the people that it wasn't like, a standard band composing their whole album together. It came from something we already have. I took care of most of it, and but I'm really happy of what is going on in the band right now. Now we are properly working as a band, and I'm even more happy of the results. So if you like the War and Flames, I'm pretty sure you will like the new one.
I mean,
it will come later.
The paint has not dried yet.
I know, but yeah,
But
I'm not that young anymore, so I have to plan my next move quite fast.
Let's not talk about AIDS. Metal is ageless. How about that?
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Why did you pick of War and Flames as the title of the album, of the debut album? I have to stop saying new album of the debut.
Actually, I really love the concept. It's inspired by the Egyptian goddess Sekhmet, which was the goddess of war and flame. And I think the name sounds great as a album title, and I also love the concept that we put on the cover artwork. So there's this Egyptian goddess in their fire temple, and also I think that the title track is one of the strongest songs of the album. So everything seems like it was the right choice.
Okay, I just reopened the cover because I was trying to see the concept, and thank you for clarifying all this. So
yeah, no, I know it could be some people are telling me that oh, it's you on the cover. No, it's not me. I wish I had that body. It's not me. But I know that she looks a little bit like me. She has this long dark hair, but she's a real goddess. It's not
honestly, one can say it's one of the characters that you are cosplaying, right? But that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Okay. Of course, you have the Sabaton cover. First of all, why Sabaton?
Well, my story with Sabaton music is a little bit strange because at the very beginning, it was difficult for me to get into their music, but lately, in the last like 3-4 years, I started to listen to a lot of their latest release, and I really enjoyed. Actually, I'm a huge history fan, and I think that the way they are teaching to people, or actually maybe not teaching but telling some of the stories of the past, is really interesting. And
Yes.
so the music started to be something that I enjoy a lot. And I still remember when Bismarck came out, and I was so impressed by that song, and I said, okay, that's something I want to do in the future. I didn't plan to do at the very beginning in an album, but I think it was an interesting move to have a cover song when you are presenting a new band. It could show some different sides of the band, and also can help you gather a little bit wider audience at the very beginning.
I agree.
I think it could be useful. That's why we actually release it as a second single. And I think also that that my voice was quite fitting in the song. I'm not a soprano like most of the female singers in heavy metal. I'm a contralto, I'm an alto, so I have a very deep lower register, and so it was really interesting to sing that song. And also we played at our very first 3 gig we did, and the people went really crazy. It was amazing. So yeah, thinking about it now, it was a great choice.
So if I compare how you sing for the rest of the songs in the cover, you have a little bit lower register, so not trying to match what Joachim is doing, but I think you did that for that purpose, right?
Yeah.
And
Well, actually, the original vocal line is really low, and I didn't want it to change the key of the song, so I wanted to sing probably the right one that Joachim wrote and recorded. So yeah, it sounded different because I'm not belting most of the time. I'm belting. I have this really strong voice. Well, of course, on Bismarck, it's lower. It's not that strong, but I think I like it. It shows something different.
I think you also make the R, the letter R, sound like Joachim does, right?
Yeah, yeah, a little bit. I tried.
No, you did great.
Thank you.
Okay. So we scratch the surface about cosplay. So you have been involved in cosplay. You like games. You show up in Comic Cons. So even though I know the answer, I will ask it anyways. How does metal fit to this?
Well, actually, metal always tells great stories, and most of my favorite bands had wrote some of the best fantasy metal inspired album, like Blind Guardian, Rhapsody, and stuff like that. So it came naturally when I was playing D&D with my friends to put on some metal music. That's actually how I discovered metal, because I was playing D&D with some of my friend, and they, oh, you should listen to this band. They are talking about D&D campaigns, and that's how actually I discovered Rhapsody, Freedom Call, and stuff like that. So I think the themes are really connected one to each other, and I also did the same. I write a lot of stuff in my lyrics related to video games, to fantasy stories. Like Drag Me to Hell is inspired by World of Warcraft, and Crossroads Scene is inspired by the same video game. It's a tavern simulator, and we also managed to get featured by the software house Kablater, and so it came out as an official song for the game, and I was really proud. So basically, I'm just playing the video games I like, and sometimes if they have a great lore, I can get inspired to write some lyrics.
By the way, the latest Blind Guardian album had a version that had a board game with that.
Yeah,
I haven't opened that yet, but I will. I will.
Actually, also Sabaton did a board game,
Yes.
Rhapsody of Fire, Therion.
Powerwolf. There was a
Yeah, also Powerwolf. Yeah. And yeah, I also still had to check the Blind Guardian one, but I will.
Let's say the next one will be for Alterium. How about that?
I hope so.
And you also you like Magic the Gathering, right?
Yes.
Do you have a
I don't know if you can see
I can.
my watch.
What color do you prefer?
Black and white. I usually play a
Black
Johnny
and
deck.
white.
Yeah, a Johnny deck with some vampires. That's my favorite deck.
Honestly,
But
black and green. I like black and green. But hey.
No, for me it's black and white.
Okay, impressive. The press release says, I'm going back to the music now.
Yeah.
The press release talks about, mentions that the band has recorded a bonus track.
Yeah, actually, it's not just a bonus track, but we recorded 4 more songs.
Okay. Not for the new album, though.
No.
Okay.
They will be released as in between singles. So there's gonna be more music from us in the coming months. So we're going to release this album. We're gonna wait some months, and then I think starting from late summer on, we will release more music. This is very important because, you know, music business has changed a lot in the past decade, and it's important to be consistent on releasing new music, mostly because of the digital streaming platform like Spotify. If you want to reach a wider audience, it's required to release a lot of music. That's also why we release it like 6 singles. It's a little bit too much in my opinion.
True.
But it was needed because we were launching a new band, so 6 singles means that we have 7 opportunities to get on an editorial playlist. So that's why we did that. It's not that I like that, because I'm a huge fan of physical release, so I always buy my CDs, my vinyls and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, if you want to make your project successful, you have to follow what's going on in the music business.
Of course. However, as you're going to release those, how can you do a physical release with those? Maybe in the new album?
That's a good question. At the moment, everything is still to be planned. We still have to figure out what to do with the song. I think that sooner or later they will end up on some CDs or maybe some limited edition stuff. So, but yeah. At the moment, we still have to plan everything. At the moment, we are concentrating on the release of the album.
Of course. I saw that you have announced the Brainstorm Festival in Holland, right?
Yeah.
Anything else that we are working on?
Actually, we just announced also that we signed a deal with a booking agency, Dragon Productions. So we are working on doing more shows. We got some requests already, so let's see what will come up. It's even on that side is a little bit complicated, because even if we are not new to this business, we are still a new band, so lots of promoters have no idea of who we are, of what we are doing. So it's not that easy to get booked. But we are trying our best. Of course, we will love to tour as much as possible and to promote disband as much as we can, but it's not on us.
Of course it's not. And the economics right now are so terrible,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
expensive. But anyway,
absolutely. Touring right now, it's pretty expensive.
yeah. You have, oh, I will use my Greek pronunciation on this, about Erinies.
Oh, the Erinies, yeah.
Erinies, okay. I use the Greek. So, is this still an active project that you're involved in
Yeah,
4 years?
actually, I recorded my vocal parts back in January, so I think we have the master delivery date in March. So I think that later this year, probably you will hear something new from us.
Okay.
Well, of course, on that project, I'm not really involved in the music composition and lyrics writing, so it's a little bit more like an easygoing collaboration. But I think we did good with the first album, so I'm looking forward to hear the final product.
And what about Walk in Darkness?
Same. It's the same. It's another side project, so I'm not that much involved with them, and it's easy because they are also only a studio project, so not gigs to do and not conflicting schedule. So it's really something that I can keep doing. I just recorded a new single with them like 2 weeks ago, and we're about to record a new video, so there's gonna be a new release coming soon too.
Hey, at least you can do a tour with the 3 bands together. How about that?
That could be interesting.
Keep singing for 3 hours. That's easy.
I think I can do it, but just for one night. Then I'm
For
done.
now, yes, for one night, of course, of course. However, Alterium has your full attention right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely, absolutely. I'm actually doing all the management stuff, all the social media stuff. So I'm focused 100% on Alterium.
That's a lot, but
my new baby.
that's a lot, but you know your way around social media, so
Yeah.
it's not like it's new for you.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Nicoletta, thank you very much for your time. Is there anything else that you would like to share that I forgot to ask?
Well, actually, I think we touched all the topics, and I hope you will enjoy our debut album and expect some new music from us later on this year and in the coming months. And I hope we can meet all on a tour soon.
Absolutely. Thank you for the outro. That was awesome. Have a wonderful
Thank you so
evening
much.
in Italy.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.